日本時間11月14日、MLB が今シーズンの MVP とサイ・ヤング賞の受賞者を発表しました。ナショナルリーグの MVP は大谷翔平選手。マミコさん、デコピンさんと一緒にインタビューを受けました。また、アメリカンリーグ MVP のアーロン・ジャッジ選手、ナショナルリーグ、サイ・ヤング賞のポール・スキーンズ選手、アメリカンリーグ、サイ・ヤング賞のタリク・スクーバル選手のインタビューの様子も、合わせて、日英字幕でご紹介します。
Hey, congratulations, a fourth MVP. This is something only Barry Bonds has done. What does this accomplishment mean to you?
そうですね、すごく非常に光栄ですし、さっきね、映ってるソト選手、シュワバ選手ももちろん素晴らしいシーズンだったので、そういうね、素晴らしい選手と競い合えたことがまず良かったなと思ってます。
Yeah, it's truly an honor. But before I say that, I wanted to just give a big shout out to Juan Soto and Schwarber. They had amazing seasons as well. It was just great. You know, they obviously helped me bring the best out of me in competition.
Shohei, congratulations. I mean, what a year. You became a dad this year. You returned to pitching. You won the World Series. In your mind, what makes this year, 2025, so special for you?
そうですね、ワールドシリーズで勝ったのがまず一番自分の中で達成というか素晴らしい出来事だったなと思いますし、その最後の締めくくりとして自分自身のシーズンの MVP を取れたっていうのは非常に大きなことなので、全ての人に感謝したいなと思ってます。
Yeah, the biggest thing is obviously being able to win the World Series. That's first and foremost. You know, it's icing on the cake just to be able to get an individual award. You know, being crowned the MVP. But I just really want to appreciate the support from all my teammates, everybody around me, my supporting staff.
Shohei, congratulations, man. Absolutely incredible what you're doing with the game, stuff that we've never seen before, and it's been a lot of fun to see. I want to know, as a hitter and a pitcher, because being a hitter obviously is one of the toughest things to do. I can't imagine being a hitter and a starting pitcher. For you, which routine is tougher for you, being as a pitcher or as a hitter?
どちらも同じぐらいもちろん難しいですし、今年はリハビリというか手術からTJ から開けて、ピッチングサイドのリハビリの年だったので、そこに一番焦点を当ててたので、そこが一番、もちろん左肩の手術もあったんですけど、そこが一番難しかったところかなとは思いますし、そこかなと思います。
Yeah, they're both equally difficult. Being a hitter, obviously, being a pitcher. But I think this year, because I was coming off, you know, was rehabbing from TJ. I also had my surgery on my left shoulder, so a lot of the focus was to be able to get back to the mound and be able to pitch. So I think in that sense, this year the difficulty was more on the pitching side for this year.
Hey, Shohei, I'm not sure if you knew this, but only one other player had won back-to-back MVP awards while also winning the World Series. That was Joe Morgan about 50 years ago. What does that mean to you, to be not just the MVP 2 years in a row, but a world champion?
それはもうチームメイトのサポートもそうですし、コーチもそうですし、何よりねファンの人たちが僕がもし引退した先に、振り返った時に素晴らしい年だったよなって思う一つの年になるんじゃないかなと思うので、ドジャースのファンの人たち、チームメイトすべての人たちにとって素晴らしい1年だったなと思ってます。
Yeah, I mean, again, it was a great year. Like I said, I very grateful to my teammates, the coaching staff, but not only them, the fans. You know, the fans were the ones who really rooted us on, supported us. I think after I, retire and I do look back at these special years, I can definitely say the fans played a big part in the support.
All right, Shohei, thank you so much. Are you going to get extra treats at Decoy or what?
Yeah. he was barking.
That is a well-behaved dog. Great stuff, Shohei Ohtani. Congratulations on a remarkable season, the four-time MVP. Congratulations to the great Aaron Judge. Judge, this is rarefied air, my man. Three-time MVP. I'm taking you back to as a kid in Linden, California. For all the kids out there, my own son Shaz, he loves you, your favorite player. What's the advice you give to all the kids out there?
Well, first off, just congrats to Cal Raleigh, Jose Ramirez, everybody out there, man. They had two incredible seasons. It's always fun playing against those two, especially when we play Seattle, man. The main objective is, make sure Cal doesn't beat you, man, because he can beat you from both sides of the plate. And, for all the kids out there, Just keep working hard, dream big. I think that's the biggest thing. I always would joke around with my parents in the backyard or, even, I was playing Little League that one day I get a chance to be in the major leagues. I never thought it'd be something like this, but it's just truly incredible. Just always chase your dreams.
Judgy, man, congratulations. So well deserved. Congrats to Sam, to Big Wayne, to Patty, to everybody there, the dogs. I know you love the dogs, too. You're rocking with the dogs. For me, man, it's your first MVP as a dad. A girl dad. I'm a girl dad, too, dude. I got a couple daughters that I love to death. How has being a dad changed your perspective to the game of baseball?
It's been incredible. Getting a chance to, no matter what, when I come home, if it's a 4-for-4 night and, you win the game, or if it's 0-for-4 and, you lose the game for your team, she's always smiling and happy to see me. It's been incredible to see her, grow these 9 months and, looking forward to, having her more games out of Yankee Stadium.
Well, Aaron, congratulations. So happy for you. So well earned and deserved. I want to talk about that batting title. You've got 3 home run titles, but you're the literally biggest batting title winner ever. What does it mean for you to win a batting title at 331?
It's pretty wild. You try not to think about it during the season. I try to keep my head down through all 162, just do whatever I can in today's game to help our team win, and you do what you can, give it your all, and then you wake up the next day and do it again. So it's pretty wild to kind of look back now in the season, and kind of the ups and downs and where we ended up and how that all worked out. But I had a lot of great coaches throughout my time. The coaching staff we had this year was amazing, especially our hitting coaches, J. Rowe, Casey, Six, even you, Casey, man, we had some good moments back and forth, either just talking baseball or talking life, man. It's pretty special.
So great, man. So great.
And it kind of echoed Casey's sentiments earlier, Judge. He was talking about a great person you are off the field. I keep thinking about the fact you're a Clemente Award winner, how meaningful that is to you. For a guy who's so dedicated to his craft, so dedicated to his game, what you're able to do off the field, it speaks volumes about the kind of person you are. Congratulations on winning your 3rd MVP. Richly deserved.
No, thank you very much.
All right, I'd love to announce the 2025 National League Cy Young Award winner from the Pittsburgh Pirates, Paul Skeens.
Paul Skeens, congratulations. He is your National League Cy Young Award winner. Doug, thank you again for the help there. So from one former Pittsburgh Pirate, Doug Drabek, to a now current Pittsburgh Pirate and Paul Skeens. And if you take a look at the voting breakdown, Paul Skeens, a unanimous winner. And Christopher Sanchez, guys, got all 30 of the second place votes. But it was a unanimous win for Paul Skeens. The last National League pitcher to win it unanimously was Sandy Alcantara in 2022. And Paul Skeens is good enough to stick around. He is joined by plenty of family and friends, including one that I recognize. What's up, Clay? How you doing, man? He can't hear me, but I know Clay as well.
He can't hear you. He called you out.
What's up, Clay? How you doing? Yes. Paul, what is this moment like? What's it like to share it with so many family and friends?
Oh, it's awesome. Having Clay here and everybody else is pretty cool. Yeah, just everybody, from my past, obviously my parents here, and then people that have impacted my career along the way. Henry's here, even though he's not on screen, and caught a great majority of my pitches this year. So it's awesome. It's a great way to celebrate it.
I love that your catcher's there. Paul's Jake Beebe, congratulations, buddy, on a great year. Look, I want to ask you a little bit of what I asked Tarek Skubal, talking about Tarek and having one offer out of high school. And I coach a lot of young kids now, and I'm around the youth game. Talk about your journey into, not being the top prospect out of high school, but the maturization to be now starting the All-Star game and back to, winning a Cy Young Award. Just what would be your message to all the kids coming up, working at their craft?
Yeah, I mean, as I look back on my path in baseball up to this point, I got recruited to college as a catcher, kept growing and started pitching and got better on the mound. Never thought I would end up here. Never thought that I would be in the major leagues, much less winning a Cy Young. So it doesn't always work out how you think it's going to. But if you stay the course, you surround yourself with good people, you work hard, that's the minimum. You're going to do exactly what you're supposed to do, whatever that looks like.
Hey, Paul, congratulations, man. You piled up the innings, piled up the starts, the strikeouts. I asked Tarek the same question, though. As a pitcher, you look back on a Cy Young season. What are you most proud of what you accomplished in 2025?
I mean, for me personally, being healthy all year, and having the blessing to do that, and then I think hearing Doug talk about it, it truly is a team effort with the coaches that we had and the players. It's pitchers making each other better. Our catcher-pitcher relationship, coaches. The organization putting you in good spots to succeed. I couldn't have done it by myself, and I'm super grateful that I've had the infrastructure around me and the people around me to succeed.
Well, Paul, well deserved on this honor. Congratulations again. Our best to your family and friends who are with you, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the off season.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
You got it. That's Paul Skeens, the unanimous winner for the National League Cy Young Award winner. Now with more on. Congratulations. There you go. Tarek Skubal, who joins us via our camera in Las Vegas, site of the MLB Awards, which will come your way on Thursday. And Tarek, it looks like you've got a bunch of family and friends around you. What's this moment like? What's it like to be able to share this moment with them?
Oh, it's everything. There's a lot of the people that are here, and there's some that are missing, but they're the why to what I do. So they're the reason that I work so hard and why I go out there and compete. And they care for me. They've been with me through everything. My whole life, my entire career, and it means a lot.
Tarek, congratulations, buddy. I almost called you the MVP of the league because you're deserving of that. But look, Tom said something that I want to elaborate on, of like coming out of high school and having one offer, and just the journey of sitting here today as back-to-back Cy Young Award winners and the best pitcher in the land. What would be your message to any kid playing baseball on up to in the professional level who isn't where they want to be just yet?
Yeah, it doesn't matter where you come from. I think that's the message. It doesn't matter where you come from. I had one offer out of high school, and it's not a Power 5 school by any means, but look at me now. So I think that's the beauty of the game of baseball. It doesn't matter if you're good at 12 or good at 24 or 25. There's a ton of stuff to happen, and just take your career day by day and see how good you can be.
Tarek, congratulations. This is so well earned. I could pick out, a myriad of numbers to pick out all the things that you did well this year. But I want to know, in your opinion, when you look back on this Cy Young season of 2025, what are you most proud of?
Yeah, I mean, it's an individual award, obviously, but I'm proud of our team. I'm proud of the way that we competed this year. Obviously, went through some adversity late in the season, but came back in the playoffs and competed, and obviously come up short. But a lot of credit for this award goes to the guys that play behind me and the guys behind the dish too, and just our organization. I think a lot of credit needs to go to those people in moments like this.
Tarek, I don't know if you want to do a full roll call because you got a whole bunch of people behind you, but why don't you introduce some of
it might take us a while.
Some of the folks that are there with you in Las Vegas, if you don't mind.
Yeah, obviously family, wife, friends, brothers, trainers, Nana. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. People that take care of me, put me back together, are there for me when you have bad days, and are here to support me when we have days like this. So. Yeah, it's what it's all about. Like I said earlier, they're my why. They're the reason that I do what I do, and I know the sacrifices they've made for me to be in this moment.
Well, Tarek, we appreciate the time. Congratulations on a second consecutive Cy Young Award. Enjoy the night with your family and friends. A well-deserved honor, sir, and enjoy the rest of the offseason.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.